Right, so you're well aware of the program by now. Yeah. Who's excited for what's up ahead? Very nice. So it's just to kind of go through some things with you guys to get you all further acquainted with the program. Again, this year our theme is Shells, Seeds and Service, the Matura Community Intensive. So we'll be working directly with Nature Seekers this year. They are one of our community engagement partners for quite a few years well, right? So I included the draft itinerary for this 3-day trip. So we go through it now. We hoping to arrive on campus at 7:30 a.m. so that we can leave at 8. That's not too bad, guys. That's not too bad.
That's fine.
Right? Because we need to get down at Matura, right? So the first item on the agenda is a peer-led discussion at the Matura Secondary School. We get to the topic in a few days. So once we get the topic, we need to come together again and train and to decide on what we're doing and how we present it, right? So in the past, I can speak about the last alternative break specifically in St. Lucia. We had 2 peer-led engagement. 3 actually. One was a goal setting session that we did with a children's home. The second one was it was at a skills-based training school. We did, I think it was a combination of goal setting and overcoming challenges. And the third one was at a secondary school where we assisted them with a career assessment. So we all, you students, all of us, right? So the students, based on their, like the field they would like to go into, we kind of match them up with our AB student. So they're able to give them better knowledge as to what subjects you can do to get to this field. So it was a really impactful session we did at the Sufri Secondary School. So that's just to give you some ideas as to what we can expect for the peer-led discussion at the Matura Secondary School. Right, we'll have lunch, and later in the afternoon would be our community outreach activity where we would be assisting with some clothing and a food drive. So we'll be sorting out and we'll be distributing it to the villagers. And the last thing on the agenda for that day would be turtle tagging. I mean, it looks like a lot, but it's not so bad.
No, that's fine.
Dr. Lewis was like, I'm trying to kill there. It's not over. Right? Day 2 now. We have an early day of beach cleanup, bright and early. Everything is within walking distance, so nothing to worry about. After the beach cleanup, of course, lunch, breakfast, those things are right established. We would have the trash to craft tour. So Nature Seekers, they offer quite a wide variety of tours, one of which is the trash to craft tour. So we experienced in the full 360. We clean up the trash the morning off. We use some of the trash to make craft, right? And later on in the afternoon, we have a seed planting exercise. And of course, something we need to get used to is that almost every day we'll be doing a team building or a leadership training type session, right? That's all developmental as a part of the process. And on the last day, so the last day it's still in the draft stage, but what we have confirmed is the hike to Mermaid Pool.
Yes, I love that.
Sorry. Right? And I'm still filming up on the tour to Toko, but what you should take note of is that it would be self-funded.
What might be the range?
It's around $200 to $300. What I saw online already.
Okay, yeah.
So I just need to.
Because Calbu got like 300.
Yeah.
It's 300. Yeah.
So like to overestimate, just estimated to be around 4.
Yeah, 400. Like I overestimated.
Overestimated.
Okay.
Or you could say 6 and pay for me.
Right. What to expect in the next coming weeks leading up to the trip? We have 2 sessions I put down. The dates are tentative. So as I mentioned before, for the school visit, we need to plan what we're doing, we need to come together, how we want to execute, who's going to lead, what the day would look like. if it would be doing up charts, or it depends. Or if you need to research, whatever that looks like, we need to plan before the actual day. So I pen down 2 dates, so take note of the dates. It's sensitive, it could change, but it'll be one every week. One next week and one the week after.
More
Right?
than likely, any appointment next week, I won't be able to attend because I'll be leaving for Tobago this week and coming back next week. I have a field school.
For sure.
Tobago.
So you're returning which
I'm
day?
returning on the 13th.
That's the end of the week or midweek?
That is the end of the week. It'll be week after Saturday. So I'm going up this Saturday.
It will be possible to join virtually if that is an option.
I'll maybe out on the field for half of the day, but once I get back on after lunch, I
So
should
that
be able to
evening
join
would be
fine.
ideal then. Okay. Understood. Thanks for informing me.
Yeah, so what she was saying, right, when she mentioned that, because I was now going to ask the time frame, because in the evenings I'm occupied. So
you
is
prefer
it-
mornings?
Yeah.
Wow, I suspect now. Okay. I'll think about it and based on the booking, I'll inform you guys. Right?
Tomorrow's free.
Any other questions up until this point? Or comments? You okay, Shakira?
Yeah.
What days? So it's tentatively either the 9th or the 16th.
Could be both.
Or
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
or.
And,
Okay.
yeah.
Or and, okay.
One each
I
week.
have
Based on
something
how
on
much
the
work we
16th.
get done on the 9th.
The 9th? Oh, okay, okay. It's still a rollover
But
to
the,
the next day.
the 16th date would also help us in preparation for the
For
trip
the
as well.
trip,
You'd have to
yeah,
get
that
like a
was closer
t-shirt.
to the trip,
Right.
yeah.
So the
So the
16th
16th will be like a full day.
No, it won't be full day.
Well, it
Like 2
depends
hours
on what
max.
happened before.
Yeah, once based on if we get everything covered in the first day, the first week, so next week, we should be clearer to have a short session on the day or the week of the 16th.
Oh, I'm so
So
excited.
next week will be the long day.
It depends. I don't
Yeah.
feel it would be long as a whole day.
Okay. No, I'm confused. What date? So what day are we looking at going?
Oh, the dates didn't change. The 18th to the 20th.
18th to 20th.
Yeah, so there's a
These 2
training
days
dates.
are before the trip.
Yeah.
Oh. I was about to say, wait, don't tell me we're going that wrong. We're going that time because I will be out of the
I
country.
don't know. Could be, so be back for the 18th to
Yeah,
the
I just
20th.
came
Yeah.
I just came back.
I was like, I will be out of the country, so I was like,
Yeah.
Right, and something else, we have some mandatory forms that you must complete. So I will send it to you before time, and you must bring it back by the 16th, right?
So
you have
whenever we meet up, yeah.
Yeah, the last day we meet before
Yeah,
the
yeah.
actual trip. So you have the alcohol and drug-free agreement. So no alcohol, no drugs on the duration of the trip. Of course, the consent and audio-visual release form. Yeah, just something to look forward to. And I created a small checklist.
Beautiful.
Of course, your ID, in case that's knocking on wood, nobody gets lost, but you never know, right? You always have your ID, beachwear, modest and decent, no no PSDs on, right? Branded UE t-shirts is highly encouraged. You would receive a EV t-shirt, but in addition to which you might need another whenever we come together to do an
And they'll
engagement.
have two because they have the purple.
Yes. And you all would have already received the purple UETC. I have yours. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Thank you.
Caps. The place maybe it will be hot. We live in Trinidad. Yeah, it will be hot. So work with your caps, especially for the beach cleanup. I mean, it's not that late, but still work with it, right? Gloves for planting. If you don't like to feel dirt underneath your fingers, that's perfectly fine. You can work with the fabric type gloves, or even the latex. Is up to you, right? It's a propellant. Most of this trip is going to be out in the outdoors, so we encourage that you walk.
You know which part we will be staying?
Nature seekers.
Nature Seekers,
Yeah.
we're staying with them?
Yeah.
Oh, they have a place?
Yeah, they do.
By the facility, it's further up, and then you have to drive further down, right?
I don't have the exact location, but I know they have a facility that you
Or larger on the
Yeah.
beach, or
it's all close to Nature Seekers.
okay. All right, cool. Could you send a location? Thank you.
You can use Nature Seekers location,
That's the actual
Yeah.
location. Okay, excellent.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, then you don't have to then. Okay, cool.
right? Modest clothing, no pom pom shorts, guys. Boys and girls, both.
Yeah, come on, just
Right?
don't be wearing those.
Given the nature of the trip, of course, whole sneakers or whole shoes is highly encouraged. It's up to you. That's up to you, right? Personal medication, work with all of your medication, whether it be painkiller, allergy medication, you name it, right? Prescription, if you're on prescription drugs, work with your prescription and the meds as well, right? Sheets, blankets, towels, that's optional. The facility, they provide it, right? Of course, we can work with a small backpack or a tote bag, right? Chargers, you're linked to your devices. So it's work with your charger. Personal meal items, so like a snack, you prefer tea, snacks.
Absolutely.
A little bit.
Snacks. I am not saying snacks.
Okay.
In between meals, when you're feeling munchy, you have something,
Late in the
right?
night when you wake up and you're just there like,
Yeah, know the thing. Sunscreen for that protection, any type of travel kit for your toiletries as well. So if you need a cream, whatever you use on a daily basis, work with it. Alright, of course, you're spending money specifically for the tour, and if you need other than that, right?
In terms of the, just another quick question.
Mhm.
In terms of the tour, if we're going, do we give you the money or before?
I'll let you know before. Once I firm up, if they need half beforehand, I'll let everybody know.
maybe we could do it on, we bring it to you on the 16th and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, that's what
So you don't have to
I'm
work
thinking.
with too much.
On the days.
Yeah.
Like too much money because we don't
Yeah.
we don't have a start of money. On
Exactly.
It. Yeah.
Get out your loss, like, okay.
What does the Choco Tour consist of?
I think it's like a
several
boss
tours
kind
to
of thing.
Togo. So I need to pinpoint one. At least like reach out to them and get the information, and then we would decide.
Okay.
But thus far, you know somebody?
I mean, I could ask Nathan Kalku with Kalku tours. He currently, I can message him.
Is somebody reputable? Like is
Yes,
Okay,
he's
good.
pretty good. He's done tours around 300 before.
And let them know it's a volunteer trip. We
Yes.
raising funds. So
Yeah, yeah.
they can check off.
Ask
I
him for
think-
his best price.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. How much would it be?
The best price? Oh, I mean, how
No,
many?
how many
Like a big
people?
maxi.
A big maxi. Okay.
So
Yeah.
far, we have 17 students confirmed and 4 or 5 staff chaperones.
Okay, cool.
So, like,
Alright.
let me say 22.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll talk to him. I work with NGOs with him and stuff too, so
Sweet.
he's reputable. He's
Alright, good. Yeah, that's probably send me the name so I can. do
sure,
my
and
checks
he
as
does
well.
tours in Carney Swamp and stuff. So yeah,
good.
he's been around.
Good. Yeah, I saw quite a few food tours. One
Yeah, I
with
think he does a
coconut,
food tour,
one with
yeah.
honey.
So you're looking for like a food tour kind of thing?
I
a
think
nice.
we're all foodies.
Yes.
Sure.
There's stuff like corn.
Yeah, that's what it's on
Yeah.
yeah. Corn, kalori, ice cream, seafood,
And have a spot, like, I don't know exactly where it says, but it's like on the corner.
the chow place.
And chow and corn.
What's in
Yeah.
that show? I have
and-
to.
Yeah,
Mango
that is
chow?
hot. Yeah.
Okay,
That
cool.
was good.
So I'll message him. I'll call him. Actually, I'll call him.
Yeah. So the budget. I went through it already. Just to recap for anyone who would have missed it. Individually, your average amount would be a little over $2,000. Again, we highly encourage that you complete your donation cards. By you completing it, once everybody completes a donation card, this amount trims down dramatically, right? So it would help a lot. So everybody complete at least one donation card.
Once the donation card is completed, we could just drop it off in the office, right?
Yes, and you could ask for another if you wish.
Do you have any donation cards on you right now?
I do.
Okay, excellent. Because I need one.
Yeah, I know, but
Two donation cards will sort of take care of the
yeah,
cost.
more than. If you do 2 donation cards, your amount covered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the donation cards is 13 something. So if you do
13.50.
13.50. So if you do 2, it come like you cover the amount already.
Yeah. So that's something to think about, right? And per group, just do the math. Group, their total would amount to like 22,800.
How many groups?
2 groups.
Okay.
So let's just split the 18 and half, right?
Okay, so cool. But quick question, right? The donation cards count for our group or the
That's individual.
only individual?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Moving along. So a big part of alternative break is Dr. Lewis stress further on it, but group effort is very, very important. We cannot stress enough how important it is. the group members, they reserve the right to kick you off if you're not contributing. It could be financially, your time, once you're not contributing, they reserve the right to kick you out of the group.
So I could kick out Tanisha if she's not doing what she's
Basically,
doing.
yeah.
You can't, but the group can.
Okay. Just to
So they will come together.
Tanisha will
No, Tanisha is the one that I see.
I know, right?
everything.
That's why I picked Tanisha, because I know I won't have to kick out. Trust me.
I feel like Izzy one slacking off
No.
because I got no message.
I am, because I've not been. I was away. Okay, guys, I was not in the country.
We've been back first.
She's so.
So how you bride? If there's no bride,
You should have said I bring back myself.
I brought about myself for
that's
you
not good
guys.
enough.
You're more than good enough.
We need food, we need time, clothes even.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Right? So the group, they reserve the right to kick you off if you're not. If you're not pulling your weight, they can kick you
Yeah.
off, right?
Okay.
So they come together and be like, Miss, we reach her, we call her, we message her, we text her, we email her, no response. She not giving us no idea, she not coming to the meetings, she not contributing if we need to chip up money to buy something, nothing at all. You'll reserve the right to kick the person off.
Okay.
Right? We're hoping it doesn't get to that point, but if it does,
I don't think you'll get to that
I don't
point.
think so.
So when I say kick off, they get kick off of the group or the trip?
The trip.
Okay.
Well, both.
yeah, both.
Because the group is for the trip.
Yeah.
Also, I think most of our group is actually, Shakira.
Ashley.
Yeah.
No, I can't say these same things. Sorry. Yeah.
That will help us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But quick question. Could we also, like, I know you created the community, so what I'm thinking is, could you,
I was supposed to
separate
create separated, so like
I'll
we
do
could
that
just
today.
click on the group that we're a part of and just join that
Yeah,
group,
yeah, I'll do
so
that.
that we could like sort of coordinate fundraising.
Yeah, for sure. Agreed. I'll do that as soon as we finish the meeting today. Right? So, of course, the individual donation cards, everybody receive one. If you need another, you can. Additionally, if you know an organization, it could be an organization that your parents, your family members, your friends work at, and you want to reach out to them for additional funds, that could be arranged. We can do a letter for you, drop it off, and if they wish, they can give us sponsorship, right?
Okay.
Of course, the small group efforts, so individual groups, the Hard Shell Helpers, the Ace Shakers, you'll do your things separately. You can also come together and do a joint effort like you all did for the recent UE Games. Talking about the UE Games, what were your thoughts?
It was nice.
It was good.
With thoughts in
No, not the actual games itself, like our aspect in the games.
You said Mary's home.
So the two aspects, the fundraising aspect and of course the outreach we had at the home.
Well, I was only really there for the outreach. Because I
Okay,
was
so the outreach.
volunteering for the games. But the outreach was lovely.
That's good.
It's really nice, actually.
You didn't get to do the brief. What were
I
your
honestly,
thoughts?
I love the home visit, to be honest. Like I just love kids. Also, I learned that you don't fall. Oh my gosh, when they
Yeah.
fall. I was like I panic when I see kids fall, so they're like don't panic. Yeah. She said
They
this
just
so
be
much.
like, run your work.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So it's like okay, so I learned something new then.
That's good.
Anybody else want to say anything else about the experience?
The outreach was really good. Got to interact with the kids, so that was great. The fundraising aspect.
Wait, but how did these soccer bags and stuff go, guys?
It got most of it got sell, but we have some still remaining.
It's still
So,
upstairs.
yeah, so in that regard, we went and picked mangoes on Wednesday.
The day before.
Yeah, Wednesday, and made they made the chow, and that sold out at the Hazley Crawford Stadium, so that was a hit. But the soccer bags were like melting so rapidly.
Yeah.
Most people,
Heat.
yeah.
They know
He
it.
didn't bother to get it.
But the fact that these chow sell out, that means that we give you the ingredients because the designated chow, it always tastes better with who make it. I learned that with chow because sometimes I try to make chow and it does not taste good. Yeah.
I'm feeling for Chow.
But we made a good amount
Feeling for Chow.
in just a couple of days because Monday we didn't do anything. Tuesday we came together and was like, okay, we need to plan something. So Jaylon and Felicia, who is not here, they would have been like, okay, so all of us, Azalea included, we went and go out, see what we want to do, go and see if we could buy drinks and all of that. So we came together as a group and got the items we needed to make the soccer bags and whatnot. And we executed it on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
What was the overall outcome of the
That was a large group or small group?
large group? What was the overall outcome? How well did you guys do?
Like the funds,
Yeah.
$700 and something.
That's not bad.
Yes.
Guys, I'm not hearing.
You hear
You
now?
need to speak up.
She's not hearing.
I'm sorry. I was saying that basically we came together as the large group, Jaylon and Felicia, last week. So we didn't get to do anything on Monday and Tuesday. But when we met on Tuesday, when we came together for the outreach, we sat down earlier before we left, came up with a plan of what we want to do for the fundraising activities. And closer to the time when we was approaching time to leave to go to the St. Mary's, we took the initiative to go seek out the prices of certain things, and on the spot we bought stuff to make the soccer bags and whatnot. So it was up at so me and I said I made the soccer bag was up at 2 a.m. in the morning mixing to make soccer bags. So I was saying by the time I finished, but it was an experience. And we on Wednesday we went and picked mangoes to make chow and whatnot. So the chow sold out at the Hasty Crawford, and most of the soccer bags sold out. So compared to how much we had about like 125. Yeah, we compared to what's in the fridge right now, most of it is gone, a substantial amount. So yeah, and we made $700 and something. Yeah.
Right, so what are your ideas? What are we doing to raise more funds?
Oh, we have some ideas. A small group.
Okay.
I don't know if.
Hello, hi, it's part of the small group. Don't know the ideas, but
Simple. She says champions and spirit team has sports tomorrow.
Yeah.
I was
Just
thinking
thinking.
about that.
Chow seen as a talent to do that.
I will buy. Feeling for Chow.
Hot dogs, like, no, hot dogs are always good. I always tell people, like, it's always a good sell, like hot dogs.
So you'll need anything from us for in preparation for tomorrow?
We're
You have
just
a
gonna
space
really
already?
tree behind TLC.
Oh, I mean the mango tree.
It have a plum tree too.
Okay.
But
The
we're
plum's
afraid
fair?
to full.
Yeah, it
it has
is.
plenty, but not full enough.
my group,
Oh.
right? If you lovely people told me this, I would have got Shadow Bunny for you guys. Blended.
I love Shadow Bunny.
We did. We wasn't sure if this stuff
I mean,
filled up because
we
the
can
mints,
get
yeah.
Well, let me know when I could bring it. I will drop the Shadow
Also,
Bunny.
we get the we are
Mango.
going to see if the tree.
Shakira, you found out if any of your friends had like fruits? You're muted.
You're muted.
Oh, fine.
On headphones. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
hearing
yeah.
you. Fine, I have to.
They don't have, like, most of them who have trees, they don't have, like, it not big as much as it usually does. So that was a negative. I don't know what happened with the mango trees and plum trees.
Yeah, mine.
Oh, I could give one. I
mine's
have one. I don't know how much one pineapple could do, but I have one pineapple in the fridge.
How long you have that pine?
I buy it Sunday.
Okay. No, because ripe pine not good for chow.
I'll have to assess the mango because the mango that comes inside is ripe already. You know, ripe mango for chow.
Yeah,
Because
that's
the pine, like because when I went, like we buy pine, so I have one pine in the fridge, but it's not like fully ripe, not ripe pine.
That's okay for chow.
Like it's about.
No, but wait. Isn't this thing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they get in the pine for make the chop.
You bringing it sliced up on everything already?
Yeah, I had to bring it sliced up on this.
You can bring it to peel and cut out.
Yeah.
I can't feel pine.
Wait, when are you bringing it?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
What time it's starting?
What is
10
it?
o'clock.
10 o'clock in the morning.
Where is it?
Spec.
In or out?
In.
And I would say if it was
have
out,
yes,
you could have sold. There's a whole lot of things.
What I could
yo.
gather.
Y'all have limes?
Limes.
Is that to squeeze a little lime in a chow?
Chop.
But why I think you know is I gotta cut up the pine, but I don't know how to cut pine. I don't.
I was Tanisha, I will see if I could, when I go in home, I could pass and get like maybe, I'm not gonna promise anything, but I'll try and get pine as well to add to it, and I'll cut it and bring it tomorrow.
So you'll do a
Tomorrow.
large effort instead or no?
They go small.
So,
Alright, no problem.
So what I'll do is I'll get somebody to cut up the pine, and what I wear when we drop it tomorrow.
I just bring it to campus, so
Or before 10, eh?
yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll drop it before 10.
Oh, but
So the thing is, let me just interrupt. The thing is that if it's a small group effort, you're part of their team.
Yeah.
So then we having a little group problem here. If she doesn't know that it's a small group effort.
That's what I was saying, because if I had known, I told them I'd have bring the shadow bunny and I'd have bring the pine today.
Yeah.
But I didn't know, so I was asking.
No, we're just coming up with ideas as we go along.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's important, like, to keep each other.
In the
yeah,
loop.
that's what we was trying to get
Mhm.
the group, because in the large group itself, you send out a whole ton load of messages. Not everybody is in the small
Little
group,
groups.
so yeah.
That's all.
So when you send it in the large group, if your members not responding, then we still have a problem. But then that problem is not that you're not telling them, is that you put it there, they're not responding. So if you wanna kick out, what's her name? Danita, because she's not responding. I'm just kidding, of course. So these, I know, well, I'll talk about that, but go ahead. I'll talk about that
What
after.
I'm thinking is, that's why I asked Miss if she could create it in the group where everybody joins in their particular group. So like
the community.
Of the community. So like you click, so if you're part of Hatchells, you click the Hatchell group and
Yeah, but that's good. But what they're saying is that
The estimate still
they have
continued,
been putting it
but they're
in
not
the group.
responding.
But we'll address that after. Let's talk about tomorrow, and then I'll address
What else?
that next
What
part
other
of it.
ingredients? Salt, black
We
pepper.
put everything in the
Yeah.
chat. So
And the apps.
everybody could
It's
have
a
done
wholesome
a
one.
Sorry, that's true. Sorry.
It's really just
But
fruits
what
now.
you'll have
Fruit is the main thing they
leftover.
need, I believe.
I have a question. If I burn the pine, right, or they have bags, we have
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have all that. It's just fruits.
You'll have coolers.
We have a big cooler that you can borrow from us if you
Okay,
need
we
it.
need ice for that.
I have ice.
We have ice.
If I hold ice machine in our building. Yeah.
That doesn't mean like you could come anytime and get ice.
No, I know. I don't. Actually, you need to come up anyways. I don't like ice anyways. Okay, good.
Okay, so then I could just bring it in a bowl tomorrow morning.
Cut up.
Cut up.
We could
and-
put
and-
it
in.
What I'm thinking, I'll cut it up. I'll put black pepper, salt, everything, mix it up.
Some people like pepper, so like
The black
We blend
pepper
the
is fine
pepper
though.
outside.
Add it
Black
after.
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
add like hot pepper. I'll just put
Yeah,
salt,
the
black
black
pepper,
pepper, normal seasoning.
then I mix it up, and I'll put shadow bunny
Yeah.
and mix it up, and garlic. I mix it up, and just I'll bring it in tomorrow. I'll make that tonight and put it in the fridge. But just let me know which part to drop it for like tomorrow.
Me and her gonna be like playing games, so it's basically persons who so I guess then mostly gonna be Azalea and whoever else is free to come tomorrow to assist.
Y'all know about green apple chow?
Mm-hmm.
I think I could actually just make that and bring. Like I could make it. I'll make it and bring it and I'll put no hot pepper in it. Yeah, I think so. And I'll promise it. I'll message y'all in the group and tell you when I make it. I'll send a photo.
Okay, so what I want to recommend, since it's a small group, they could
Shakira, drop
talk
off.
about this.
Can you come off?
No, yeah, she dropped off. She not there.
Okay. It's still recording, so that's fine. So yeah, the recording after.
And what about a large group activity?
We would have spoke to Miss Emily about having the car wash.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we had the plan of having a car wash where persons on campus or persons like outside in general could bring their car. As they suggested that so we could wash their car for $50, less than $50, and
That's the base price.
yeah, they could bring
So-
in.
Yeah,
It's
that's
car-
usually a
car
good
rating,
idea, but
everything.
because we are having a lot of water problems on campus,
Oh.
in order to do that, we'll have to get the permissions. We can't just like come and do it. We could still ask, but because we're having so much water problems on campus, we might want to revisit that. But car wash, I was telling Miss Joseph Nora is usually a really good idea, and it's really quick to make that money. But just with the water issues, you like to have remanches also.
What about a karaoke? Like a karaoke
Night.
night. Is that possible?
Where
Is
you
it possible to
taking?
have it like on campus, since it's a campus related thing, or no?
Yeah, it is. We just have
I don't know
to.
which children still here.
That would be the only thing. We'll just have to get the space, but that would be the issue. Like, how many students still on campus and will participate?
And how many like would actually want to
Come out.
come out? Because like within the group is if we could also refer to our friends or tell different people to see if we could get more people traction to that event.
I mean, I think I could.
So
Okay.
that's what I'm thinking as well.
So what
If
about
we
the
do
other
events.
group? So 1, 2, 3, 4 of you all in the same group, and so 1, 2, 3, 4 of you all in the same group.
I have
So
no idea who in my group.
You signing up?
Yeah, I don't really look for everybody in my group.
that's not good.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But so if they're doing chow tomorrow, the other group could see if they want to do something else. Like what I said. Have you all got any permission from Mr. Alder to do that?
Well, ask them when we go.
When we go across.
Okay.
Because we have the meeting at the same time.
So if they're doing chow, then you all could do like sandwiches or hot dogs.
I think hot dogs would be fun to do.
I would think I will come to get hot dogs
Yeah.
actually.
The next group, well, sorry to interrupt. Yeah, you had a like plan really good though, because we did contribute funds, so they would provide stuff for us to eat and drink. So it's
Okay. So it's okay.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we
Yeah.
paid okay.
yeah.
So the chow is a really good idea because
So-
everybody kind of just down for chow.
Yeah, it'd be like a really
Right.
good.
Snacky snack.
Yeah.
And don't forget the soccer bags, like we have quite a few there, so you can
But
probably come
I
for
think
them.
since that's really cool, like a cold,
Yeah.
I think that'll be a really good idea to sell
But
it
to
tomorrow.
large group.
Yeah.
Another option, but I don't know because this might be more on the higher end spectrum. Could be like
Chicken
chicken
in the waiting
nuggets,
Pretty much.
chicken nuggets,
You get a sandwich.
or like popcorn chicken,
Like an
and like
omelette.
you could fry it,
You see, no?
and then you have like sauces, so like you have ketchup and different things, so you could like do it and like say like you have 4 chicken nuggets or 4 popcorn chicken in a cup, and like you have the sauces to go with it. So like you have a cup and they had the
Like a toothpick or something.
toothpick and something, and they could eat that. That's also another option as well.
To deviate from that, I know we were looking for to rent a popcorn machine or something. I know somebody who could give it to me for free once I'm,
Doing
doing
it.
it. But once I'm, so I can't.
So that's a
bring
good
it tomorrow.
idea.
Because you
He have to bring it from Tabakit, but like yeah. So we could get it. We could get it. So yeah, I asked him yesterday. So yeah.
For the amount of food that we're selling, is it that we still need a food badge to go ahead and sell these things on campus? Because I know that was something we brought up last meeting.
It's a country.
Yeah.
I mean, like the
Different type of
chow.
items.
Yeah, the chow. Like if they're doing popcorn
Light
and
things.
Yeah.
I think they would make a big exchange.
If it was,
you would do
So it won't be a
doubles.
problem with hot dogs?
the hot dogs shouldn't be, because we're not selling like a gazillion hot dogs, right? Well, we're not doing the hot dogs because they have.
They get
Yeah, we're gonna
food.
get food.
So it's more like snacky than popcorn.
Light
Is a
things.
good
Finger
idea.
foods.
I can't get the popcorn machine for tomorrow.
Oh.
Sorry.
The
I was
chow.
asking yesterday.
Once I guess
The
it's
chow
like
is
packaged
separate.
before, yeah.
Yeah. Well, just know that we have a popcorn machine that we could get for future. Just let me know in. Well, sorry, I will know in advance. So like,
And maybe the next days that you all are coming for training, everybody will be there, so you could do like large group stuff. That they like plan properly and come on campus.
what about
in,
cupcakes? Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So you
okay.
can target staff members as well.
Yeah.
So many different
Yeah.
offices.
Because
Because sorry, I have a cupcake. Well, I have a cake business, so
Oh, nice.
I could.
You're holding out on us.
Sorry, I can't do it for tomorrow. Sorry again. But yeah, I'm a resource. in
So
that
the 9th
sense.
is a Tuesday. That's next week Tuesday.
Yeah.
So yeah, staff usually.
Sorry, I cut you across.
Staff usually are custom with students coming around, saying we have the alternative break if they're not familiar Like just tell them what it is, tell them where we're going, and they contribute. They usually very receptive. And then mention the SSD. That will kind of make them a little more receptive.
Yeah, Shakira.
You talk about like
Oh, I'm not sure if you all mentioned it while I got cut off, but since Ashley mentioned the cupcakes, I was thinking we could do the sweet box like you mentioned
with no
as something like alternative to what, as well as, so we could do the sweet box as well as the popcorn and stuff, so it'll be like two things happening at the same time.
Because what, like we could do like a snack box, so like you do the cupcakes with like popcorn inside and different things, and like you could give, like what I'm thinking is we could design options, and we could, if we want, we could do it as like a, we could do it, I don't know if we want to do it as like a, want to do these two boxes, if we want to do it like a big group or a small group, or how we want to do that one.
Let me
How do you feel about sending out letters to like supermarkets and stuff for like donations?
That's actually not a bad idea.
Because I've run events in my.
So you have like a contact person.
Yeah.
give the
I
information.
don't necessarily have a contact person, but I'm the contact person. Sorry,
No, like
sorry.
reach out to the person and get somebody who address
So
the
I've run events in my community and stuff, and we have asked sent out letters and stuff. So I know how to do that.
But
So get the
not
person.
money again.
No.
Yeah, most of the supermarkets
We get
now
we get
give products.
hampers, and that's really what we needed anyways, because it was like a lunch kind of thing.
And let me hand you over.
Something that's easy as well is like you buy those sweets or those marble gums and put it in a bottle
Till you have
and you're
the-
guessing.
the
Yeah,
number.
that one is usually, and if you charge like $1 for people to guess it, that usually brings it. Okay, great. So guys, I know this for you all. You all are not. You all are not getting the full experience of the alternative break. We were supposed to go Jamaica, but then the hurricane and cancel. But then some of the students they still want to go. When Miss Joseph Nora came back, she's like, "Okay, we're not going," and I was like, "Okay, let's do something for the group because they're still interested." And then her something turned into the alternative break, and I'm like, "Are you sure we could plan that?" I was like, "Nah, let's don't do it." But she wanted to do it, so here we are. And then it conflicted with UWI Games. The alternative break is one of our flagship programs, only because one, it's year long. Well, it's supposed to be, and so that gives us the opportunity to really focus on your development as leaders. Team building, critical thinking, problem solving. So I'm already seeing some of it. The beauty with the year round is that we actually watch you all work through the issues. So we already seeing that people not answering. So two people in the group decide, I'm not gonna worry with them, let's get together and do it. But when it's year round, and so there's nothing wrong with that, right? I'm just saying that's a natural progression for group work and teamwork. The beauty of it is when you have the year long, we actually watch you all work it through and we see how you all develop that problem solving, overcoming the challenges. And so we really only intervene. I don't think, did we have to intervene last year at all? Yeah. We only really intervene if we really see there's not a resolution. But the beauty in this program is watching you all develop those skills. Like how you move, when you think about group work, there's this theory that speaks about forming, storming, norming, performing. Those are the phases you go through where you form the group. Then you have the hiccups, the antagonism, she not doing this, she not picking up the phone, nobody answering. That's the storming. And then you go through the norming where everything's started. Somebody will say, all right guys, that being said, we have to do this. And then you go on to the performing stage. Unfortunately, because of the time period, we don't have that. And I'm really, really sorry you all will miss out on that, right? So I want to give the context as well for the alternative break. So the alternative break is a concept. It's not unique to Trinidad. When I went to university overseas, it's something that they did. It's the alternative to the spring break. So when you think about spring break, think about Cancun, Mexico, drinking, liming, partying, and so there's this group of students that they are not into that. And so they do alternative breaks. So they go to Nicaragua or Mexico as well, but not to party, but to do service. They do it in the US as well. They go to the Caribbean to do service. And so that's how the term alternative came up. It's the alternative to the spring break. And so it's not unique. It's not something I came up with. I just brought the concept to Trinidad. And so it's really, as I said, year long, but the focus is on team building, empowerment, confidence, seeing leaders emerge and develop, seeing you discover more about yourself, discover more about people. It's also about cultural competence. So we go to the region, we go to Grenada, and you see something that's not within your normal experience. You know, it's not that you minimize what someone is going through or their lifestyle, but we learn that cultural competence. That's why part of it is always, wherever we are going,
The interactive place.
you learn about the place. So that's the first thing with the groups. You learn about the place, right? And then, of course, when you go there, you interact with the people with a little knowledge based on the research you have done. There's also, I don't know if they're doing the presentation, I don't know, we have enough time. So there's usually a presentation as well based on the research that you did about the little village where you'll be going, where you're assigned, right? So I usually tell people this because when we are going, we go to Grenada, we go to Tobago, St. Lucia, Jamaica. Everybody wants to go because they're thinking, oh, we're going to Jamaica, like, yeah, I want to experience, and which is good because we'll have students that this would really be the first time that they are leaving Trinidad. This really be the first time that they are going to the region or going to Jamaica. They've been to Grenada, but they've never been to Barbados, right? And so we want that experience, our students. We want to develop that cultural competence. But it's this unique balance between what we gain and what we give. The alternative break is about service. Miss Joseph Nora and her little schedule is quite intense, but I would say that alternative break is usually very intense. It pushes you to the limit. It's where you don't think much about yourself. It's more selfless. It's like you're tired, but we have to be there for 8, so we have to get up at 6, have breakfast. If you want, you could choose not to have breakfast, but you cannot, but you cannot choose not to leave on the bus, right? And so it's really about giving of yourself, giving of your time to communities. In this case, we are going to Togo, and by looking at the experiences that I'm seeing here, the activities, if we have to be sorting clothes and food and making packages, that could tell you something about the communities, right? And so it's really, really selfless. It's the process is really meant to be reflective, because you begin thinking about yourself when you're researching the communities. It should also be reflective when you're working with others in a team. It should cause you to say, you know, Kathy, you're really not giving as much as you should. And that's why we put the fundraising as part of a team. If you raise funds as a large group, that minuses from the large group, right? If you raise funds as a small group, it means that when we're ready to calculate money from your small group, because sometimes depending on the fundraising and so we usually like seek donations as well. When the final money is counted, we may say, okay, everybody has to donate, let's say $500 towards their flight, But the thing is that when we raise the money, it's less money that we have to contribute as individuals. And so in doing that, it's about coming together, supporting each other. Again, it's selfless. Yes, we have students who say, well, my mother could just donate the $5,000, but that's not the goal of what we are doing. We want you all to learn to work as part of a team. Correct. Yes, there'll be disagreements, but it's about problem solving and critical thinking, interpersonal communication. So like I tell students, like, this is not the experience like you're in a class, one person not pulling their weight, so you do the whole group assignment and hand it in. That's not group work. That's just ensuring that you get your A. But you don't learn the competencies and the skills that you develop working as a team. There must be problem solving, right? There must be communication and interpersonal relationship. There must be critical thinking. Oh gosh, we only have 2 weeks. Mrs. Joseph Nora say, what, 22,000? Like, well, she finished another gold mine. All right, but guys, what we doing, right? How are we getting to do this? It's about, if the messages are being posted, guys, I totally get WhatsApp groups. Like, there are some groups I see it, I silence. This is not one of the groups that you silence, right? And so if they are posting in the groups, this is calling on you to respond. So I'm already seeing the 2 young ladies here. You know what they already say? Nobody answering. We have to raise these funds. Let's do it alone. Right? And so that means that they are posting and we're not responding. Even if you're out of the country, it's to say, hey, I'm out of the country, but what can I do? Right? Or I'm coming back on the 2nd. What are we doing when I get back? Guys, I promise I'll make up for it. So it's not that you can't travel. It's not that you can't go out of the country. But it's just to say that I'm present. I'm out of the country for 2 weeks, but when I get back, I'll be there. My friend has a popcorn machine. I know Calpools. Right. I could bring pine. I could cut it up. What about green apple chow? Right? Is that when you are back, you're like, yes. Or like, okay guys, I could contribute towards the purchasing of the pine. Once I get back, I'm going to give that money. Right? You must, when you're part of a group, you must be present. Right? It's a team. You're working together to achieve a common goal. Right? It's like, well, I'll use sports since your game's just finished. Everybody on the football team could play. Right? But it's not going to come together unless everybody decides, or the referee decides, you see that goal down there? That's where you all scoring. Right? And you all devise a strategy. Right? And the thing with these games is, in the midst of the games, like, you're playing on a team, what looks like a sure goal, like, there's no way he could miss that. He misses it. But you can't stop at that time to say, boy, like, really? Right? You have to, like, okay, like, yeah, we like, afterwards you could say, nah, what was that, boy? But in the midst of the game and the process, it's about, this happened, but we have 40 minutes again, we can do this, right? And so we are at that point where we have 2 weeks and we have these funds to raise, we have some stuff to do, and we have to get it done. So I need everyone, either large group or small group, I need you all to be present, and I need those discussions to happen. Everyone must contribute. And so as I was telling Miss Nora, I was a bit, Mrs. Nora, I was a bit concerned. So if we have 18, 17 students going, then why we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
How much is it?
Because I wanted to ask that question because I realized, like, when we come in, right, it's only a consistence of his face I'm seeing. Well, you was out of the country.
Sorry.
You were out of the country and you was there the last meeting. I was there. It was the 2 people that was out of the country, they now came back, okay, no problem. But these are the only him, her, and well, me, and
We are the only faces that we were
Jalen was here.
Yeah,
and Felicia.
Felicia was here.
And
Right.
But yeah, as Alisa was saying, it's a handful of people.
It's a handful of people
And so
and
Voices you're hearing too.
So like Felicia, I understand Felicia's position because she told us she was going down south and she can't come back up, which I could understand
Yeah.
in her case. Jalen has been present throughout as well. But like what I'm realizing is I was a thought that popped into my head when I came in here too, is that I'm seeing this and these two
She's working.
these two.
So my thing is this.
It's like they're pushing to get things done and they actually trying to like do different. Like I couldn't help out with youth games to be honest because I was super busy and I do apologize for that. But I probably am lacking in the sense of not responding on the group chats and
there we
seeing
go.
that. That's where
That's the beauty of
that's
it.
where my fault is because I personally am a horrible texter. I don't respond sometimes. Like that's just my nature. You have to call me to get me like. But I am at fault for not responding in the group chat. That's where I feel I'm at fault. So I want to apologize to these lovely people who have been working, and that's why I was like asking them what they're doing at that.
So that there's growth. And that's the beauty of the program. It's that nobody is perfect. No one is perfect. But for us to come to that realization, okay, I could have done better here. Not necessarily wrong. It's not necessarily wrong. It's just, I could have done better here. So moving forward, we change that. And that's growth. And that sometimes, because it's a really nice program, and sometimes people lose the essence of it. And as I tell Miss Joseph Nora, let me come and speak to you all because I don't want you all to lose the essence of it. We'll have a lot of fun. We'll be dead tired. And guys, this is 3 days. Like the alternative is like 6-7 days constantly. Every day we go. Like by the last day we're tired. Like don't talk to me. Like please don't talk to me because we're just tired. But it's a beautiful program. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. That's when I say I don't. That's when I say I don't know who is in my group.
Right.
It's just Justin and I.
I
Because they
genuinely
really take don't come. They have
like all these people here. I do not know.
That's what
I don't know who any of these people are.
So who are the other people?
You have Ashley, John.
Who's Ashley?
She came from last
John.
week.
I know
There's two
Ashley.
Ashleys?
I know Ashley.
Yeah,
But she doesn't come.
not as yet.
Chelsea.
So well no.
Chelsea Nanlal.
She's out of the country right
I
now.
don't know
Okay.
how to pronounce this. This name is very long. Shena Chirem.
She's med-sci, so she have a lot of rotations.
So how will it work with the treaty trip? So she's going?
Yeah, she said she's going.
So as a group, you all have to reach out to them now and say like, hey, what's happening? Let them know. You
I
could
think
put
once Miss sends, once she creates a community, she could send a message. We could send us ask our group members to join our group because we did propose a small group
project.
and we can't move forward unless we have everybody hands on deck for that. We need
Right.
all our people hands on deck for that.
Right. So we have 2 weeks to kind of pull it together, get stuff done, see what we could do, make some decisions. As I said, selling on campus is always a good option. If you're thinking about the snack boxes, you probably want to do maybe some orders in advance. So that will give you an idea of how many, but you can always do it. Just let them know it's the alternative break, where you're going. It's not funded, and so we raise funds for it. A lot of the people are really familiar. Like I say, just throw DSSD into it. People have to hear DSSD, and they could buy the boxes. But most important, I don't want you all to lose the essence of it. It's about building skills and competencies. It's about development. It's about getting to a sticking point where you really feel no one is hearing you, but you have to find a way to be heard, and that's going to bring in your interpersonal communication. You can say, okay, maybe it's about how I'm saying it. Maybe they're just not getting it. Okay, maybe I just have to say, okay guys, I don't think you're all understanding, but hear me out on this, right? and it's about working through. So when we go into the workplace and they talk about problem solving or critical thinking or interpersonal communication, tell me you're in an interview, tell me about a time you're working as a group and you weren't getting the support. What did you do? And you all have living examples of that. And so on this scale, you work through those little challenges, those little episodes. When you get into a bigger group, then you can draw on these experiences and just now make it a little bigger or tweak it a little to be relevant to the context. Yeah? So just wanted to come in and sort of give you all the context, because a lot of times when I'm doing this particular program, if I don't see people consistently, more than likely it means they're in it for the ride. But this is not the program where you do it for a ride. Like what Miss Joseph Nora is saying there, it's very true. Like you all could say you've not been participating and let us know this person has not been participating, they will not be going. Or if we are not seeing people participating, we make that decision for them, right? We call them in, we have that little chat with them, because it's very unfair, Danita, for people to be your team to be working and working hard. You're not doing anything, but then you're showing up there on the 18th. You didn't attend one meeting, but you're showing up there on the 18th. And so most times when that happens, those would be the team members. They don't want to get up at 7. They don't want to do this, right? And remember, we also have to go to the schools, as Ms. Joseph Nora said. So we have to come in, we have to plan. Everybody have to decide what those activities will be like. So I'm saying this now for you all to reach out to your team members, see where they are, what's going on, see how you all can come together. And of course, Ms. Joseph Nora will be passing on the information in terms of the different training activities. Once Natia Seekers solidifies the different schools and the tours and so on, she'll communicate that. As I said, it's unfortunate, it's a bit rushed, but as I said, it was cancelled because of the hurricane in Jamaica, the New Games, and then it's like, okay, let's at least do something. They still want to do something, and then Miss Nora decided, let's still do it, right? But I'm here to support her in that regard. As you all know, if you don't know, I have a very, very good team. I value them. They work really well together. They come up with great ideas. I try to support them as much as I can. And as with all teams, we don't always agree. We do not always agree. But we understand that we overcome these things and we come together to produce good work. We do good work. They do good programs. They do excellent programs. Yeah? So, just wanted to say that if there's any way that we can support from the office side, you do that as well. If you all, again, if we want to go out there to any companies, that information goes on the university letterhead. So if you want to approach any companies, you never go saying, I'm doing the alternative way. You come to us, we'll give you the letter on an official university letterhead that you can take to the companies to get the donations.
Any questions?
So one other thing, sorry, Miss Josephina, one other thing is that because it's not year long, and Miss Joseph Nora mentioned it, we don't have as many sessions for building teamwork and leadership. So one of the things we do on the trip is, well, we don't have a lot of days, we don't have a week as we would usually do, as we would usually have. But one of the things is that every day there's some type of group work or leadership or team building activity. So we do that as well. Sometimes we may ask one of you to take the lead on one of the activities.
Good stuff.
Danita was going to say something.
Yes, you were.
Oh no, I was asking her to package the chow in the morning rather than bringing it, because it'll be a hassle in the morning to package and then to
Oh yeah, I feel like if I'm making the apple chow, I could
package
I can
it.
package because I have little baggies.
That's what I'm thinking. So like I'll just put it in the Ziploc bag
And
and
not
bring it. Yeah. Because like at the end of the day, like it'll be a hassle to package it while coming here. So it's better I'll just package it home and bring it.
You'll have the bags with you?
Yeah, they have to buy.
I have little
No,
bags.
today
at
you'll
home.
have this with you? No, I was saying consistency. So you probably give them some of the bags so they split it up one time if possible.
I mean, I don't
I have
think
a quick
that mine will be an
question.
issue.
It doesn't. It's not pertaining to the fundraising, but I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
This PLN discussion on the leadership of the building. That's you all doing coming up with that?
No,
Or
that's
we
what we
up?
coming. That's the training.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something
Before the thing. Okay.
So they want the secondary school, we need to come together and decide what we're doing based on their needs. Because we don't want to come up with a whole program or a whole activity and it's not fitting to them or their needs. So based on their needs, we come up with something and we execute.
Since I'm the only one coming with the apple chow, right, and there's no other mixture of different chows, I don't really think that the bags would be too. It wouldn't be an issue. I do agree, however, if one person has pineapple, another person has pineapple, the bag should look similar. But I don't think I need to bother Tanisha to bring bags
You
for
don't
me.
need to bother to bring it. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I just thinking like I have Ziploc bag home. Sure, it's in a Ziploc bag and just bring it.
I have actual little chow bags, like it's small, so I could just tie it.
Well,
and
that's the
stuff.
type of ones we have there.
Yeah, it's one to
Nice,
tie.
nice, yeah. So I'll just tie a knot and bag them out. How much are you looking to do?
I was not going to say that. Like, you'll need to consider, you don't want to have 1,000 bags of chow.
I can't bag
And
out so much
five-
tonight anyways.
Exactly. And just saying, and 5 people. So, in other words, if you...
public, like what
I
is
don't
the
know. I don't know
I
how
doubt,
much.
yeah.
I don't know how much pineapple chow I might get. I might probably get like 10 to 15 bags at the most.
and that's our okay number, I think.
Yeah, so I don't know if like it will be more than that, but like that's what I'm thinking.
Well, if you
based
drop
on-
a 10, I could drop 10.
yeah,
That's 20 bags of chow.
20
there.
bags of chow.
How much your bag of chow?
10.
I don't know how much you
I
charge.
don't know.
It depends on how
$10?
much you're putting in it. If it's like a big amount,
Correct.
you could carry
Yeah.
the
Do we
price.
have tags for like the prices, or we just telling them how much it is?
No, but they made their thing.
Okay.
We have some.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I don't know,
I don't know.
what we all
Also,
did.
where
Sorry.
you want me to drop it in the morning for who? Where you want me to drop it in the morning? Which
I guess I could come here for 9
For 9? Which part do you want me to drop it?
and back.
Well,
Well, first you only take a permission.
Yeah.
But anyways, we can discuss that after, right? Any questions about today's meetup? Well, today's orientation. Shakira, do you have any questions?
A few.
Go right ahead.
My first question is, we're meeting tomorrow, or they're meeting tomorrow. I most likely won't have transport until in the afternoon. Is there an event on campus, or it's just to like walk around and sell?
Sports.
Yes. There's an event.
So, I think you're part of Hard Shells, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, what we plan to do tomorrow is just like make apple chow and pineapple chow and kind of stay
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, we have
So
to.
the event tomorrow. What is
We
it?
have the DSSD student champions will be competing with the spirit team, so we have a sports day. So once we asked today if it's possible that sales could happen, then maybe you all could come with the chow and whatnot and sell there to whoever there is present here.
And what time is that?
10 to 1.
Okay.
But the actual helpers they're coming before the time so that you could prepare and everything. But the
And this
event
is a-
itself is starting at 10.
This is a small group or a large group?
Small group.
Fundraising. Oh, okay.
Any other questions?
Not at this time.
Okay. We have the group, so
We have the like
Created it already.
we
Yes,
have the
we
group,
saw
so
that.
like
Thank
what I was
you.
thinking is like even later like we could just discuss it among ourselves.
Sweet.
And so if you all need any support, both groups,
Yeah.
what's hard shells and what?
Ace shakers.
Huh?
Ace shakers.
Ace shakers. If you all need any help, like coming together, coming up with ideas, or so, just reach out. Right? If you have any ideas, you reach out. If there's any way we can help on campus, if you have to get a room or
Table.
in a table, anything like that, just reach out so that we can know. Yeah? Cool, yeah.
So that was nice meeting with everyone today. Hope you all have a good and enjoyable afternoon.
Thank
So we meet again.